Hello lovely people, it's Danny Bear here and I'm back again with another video. As you may have seen by the title, today I'm going to be teaching you how to do a very simple cut crease for a beginner. This isn't going to be a floating cut crease or anything fancy, it's just a simple, nice, pretty, shimmery cut crease that anybody could try. I only just started getting into makeup this year and I couldn't do a cut crease for ages. I didn't understand it, I didn't get it, and I just watched so many tutorials. I watched my friends do them, I looked at pictures of them, and I found from that I created my own kind of way of doing it from lots of different influences, tricks and hints and tips put together. So I've already primed my face and I have already put concealer on my eyes. I'm going to go straight into the cut crease and then finish my face off after, so that I can zoom you in just to my eye, so that I can show you the easy steps that I take to create a cut crease. So today I'm going to be using a palette that my friend actually gave me. A little bit old now and a little bit dusty, but it still does the bloody trick. And this is the Revolution Fortune Favours the Brave palette. So it looks like this on the inside. So as you can see, there's a lot of choice of colours. We've got lots of nice shimmery colours, a few mattes, lots of colours that have like multi-dimensional colours with different colours in them. And it says on the back it's by a British beauty blogger who I've not yet actually heard of or watched or anything like that, so maybe I should do that if she's created a palette that I really love and enjoy. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to zoom you in now and get straight to the cut crease. Okay, so here are my eyes. As I've said, I have already concealed them, so now I'm just going to start with one of the shades of this palette that is the closest to my natural eye colour. So I'm going to go in with this shade here just as a base shade. I'm using my favourite brush at the minute, which is the BO4 from Powder Blue. I got these sent to me complimentary in my Influencer Vox box, but it is an amazing brush. This is my favourite eyeshadow brush at the minute, and I'm just going to go all over my eyes with that base shade. So there we go, so that's just nice and covered. So I'm going to do a kind of bronzy, pinky, champagne-y cut crease today. So the best way to create a really nice, beautiful, blended cut crease is, for me, I find, is to start with a kind of matte, browny, you know, taupey colour. So I'm going to go in with this colour here and just literally go into my crease. The good thing about this brush, this specific powder blue brush, is that you can literally do your whole eyeshadow look with this one brush. I won't, just because I have other brushes that I like to use just as much. But if you are new to makeup and only have one brush, or only have enough money to buy one brush, honestly, this is the brush for you. So as you can see, I'm just going in and I just keep going over the same kind of area just to blend it out nicely. Don't worry about the corners or whether it's messy yet, because as you can see, I haven't done my face makeup yet, so that I can, you know, choose the line and the shape of the eyeshadow when I do that. So that's all I need of that, not too much of that colour, just because that's not the main colour, that's just a little kind of transition colour to make sure we're blending seamlessly. Next I am going in with a much darker colour. This colour here with, you know, the kind of bronzy colour with the gold flakes in it. I'm going to go in with that one. With the same brush just for now, just because I don't need to change my brushes yet, because I'm just going on the same area. And what we're doing is we're kind of going in to the area that we just put the transition shade, but not so high up, so we're aiming more right into the crease. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go back in with a nice lightish colour just to blend out the two colours together at the top like this. Now I'm going in with a really light colour like this one here, just because I'm not highlighting yet, this is just setting it, but I just like to do this because then it does blend even more seamlessly. So just a disclaimer, I am not a makeup artist, and what I do is just all subjective. Like, I like the way I do this, I think it looks nice, but obviously this is more for like if you're a beginner. If you're a really good makeup artist already, you're probably not going to be wanting to watch my videos, or needing. Maybe you want to watch them, I don't know, but you're not going to need to watch them. I'm just going to go in with a crease brush. So I'm going in with my, it's a bit dirty, sorry, but I'm the only person that uses my brushes. with my crease brush by Unicorn Cosmetics. I'm going to go in to a even darker colour now, just at the crease. And I'm going to go into this kind of matte brown here. I'm just going right into the crease. As you can see, I've got green eyes, so I like to use browns because they tend to complement my eyes. However, if you've got blue eyes or any other colour eyes, you can kind of create this same look with colours that complement your eye colour. So I'm just going to go back in with the Real Techniques brush now, just to blend that dark brown in. So as you can see, I've not really touched my lid, but I've not worried if the eyeshadow does touch my lid, because we are going to cut the lid out. So it doesn't matter what you get on there really, because it's going to be covered up very soon. Mind my eyebrows, because obviously I haven't done them yet, but as you can see, we've got just a nice little kind of smoky little bit of brown going on there. And once again, I said, you know, it doesn't matter like me if you have this little bit here, because we're going to sort that out later. Now comes the time where we start to cut our eyelids. Now that sounds really aggressive, but it basically, if you've never done a cut crease before, you don't know what it looks like. It basically means we're going to conceal a specific part of our eye so that we can put another colour on top of it and create a really nice contrast. So I'm using the Rimmel Wake Me Up. You can use any concealer, it doesn't matter. This is just the concealer that I've got at the minute. I use this Real Techniques brow brush. I find this the best way to kind of get the correct shape. So what I'm going to do is apply concealer across my eyelid, like so. I'm just going to do it to both. And then I got this technique off my friend Molly, who I believe got the technique off Michael Finch. I'm not really sure, but it's not my technique. It's a technique that I found across in my, you know, I was about to say years, but I've literally been doing this for about 6 months, not even that, so, you know, yeah. But we look up like so, and it will leave an imprint at the top of your eyelid, and that's kind of where you should cut to. Sketch out up to where the concealer has gone to. So I'm just going to go in and put a little bit more on. So as you can see, I'm just kind of creating a nice dome shape on my eyelid. I then like to pat down onto the lid, just because I find that's the best way of getting the colour to kind of stay. As you can see, if you can see, I've got a nice oval shape on this one. It's not quite as nice on this one, so I'm just going to add a bit more concealer. I like to do it like this and add a little bit of concealer at a time, so that I don't put too much on and go wild and then mess up my whole look. I don't worry about mine being too neat, because in the end you're going to put another colour over the top and blend it out anyway. I've cut my crease officially. Now we just like to go in and kind of set that area. I'm going to take a nice floofy Real Techniques brush and just kind of set that area with, once again, the skin colour kind of colour. So there we go, I just put a little bit on because I'm going to be putting another colour on there anyway. So next we go in with, because we've got this nice dark colour on the top, we're going to go in with a nice lighter colour that complements the dark colour. You can go in with a colour that's completely different and completely bright to make a statement, but today we're just keeping it simple, because if it's your first time and you're new, you're going to want to make sure it looks nice and blends, and you're probably not going to be wanting to go too wild on your first time. Well, I didn't. I'm going to take a nice packer brush from my Unicorn collection. Looks like so. Yeah, so I'm going in with this one here. I'm just going to take my packer brush and spritz it with a little bit of Makeup Fixing Mist by Pixie. Just because this will help the pigment kind of layer onto my eye much better. I've sprayed my brush and I'm going in. Oh, it would help if I stayed in the frame. And we're just covering that whole area that had the concealer on. There we go. Okay guys, so we're back to a full face now. You can see my whole face and my spots. But there we go. That's in essence the main part of the cut crease. So that is making the cut crease. As you can see, I've got two nice little oval looking sections. As I said, my cut crease isn't very, you know, exact or precise yet. So don't worry if yours isn't. I think even real makeup artists probably have bad days and don't make their cut creases precise, but that's just me. So anyway, now we've done that, that's it for the top of the eye, but I am going to go into the bottom of the eye and kind of smoke that out a little bit, just to make it look nice. So I'm going to use the packer brush that I was just using for the silver. I have this little contraption where you can shade swap. So I use one of these, but if you don't, maybe use a different shadow brush. And I'm just going to go in with the kind of shimmery, this shade that I used for my crease, and just go into the outer corner of the eye, like so. Okay, and then I'm going to go back in with my Real Techniques brush, and just because I like a bit of pink, I'm going to come in with this nice pink colour, just a tiny little dab under the eyes to blend out that brown. And now back in with a little packer brush, and we're going in with a tiny little bit of this really nice shimmery highlight colour in the corner of my eyes. So this is just to give the corner of my eyes a little bit of a pop. There we go. I am going to add some eyeliner and some lashes, do my face, and then I will come back to you with how the final look turned out. Hello guys, so that's me done. I'm back. So I have finished off by doing my foundation, my eyeliner, brows, contour and highlight. I really like the end product of this look. I think it's a really easy natural cut crease that you could wear on a night out, or you could wear it in your day-to-day lives if you feel like it. I also finished the look with some lashes from Unicorn Cosmetics. I absolutely love them. They're called the Don't Forget Me Not ones, I believe. I would like to make a video for you guys, 5 easy steps to do lashes for a beginner. I think this would be really helpful because when I first started doing lashes, I had to watch so many videos. I had to like ask so many people questions because I just couldn't get the trick of it. And I now think I have like the perfect way of doing lashes that is easy for everybody. So here's a zoomed in kind of look at the finished product. So as you can see, it's nice and shimmery, nice and light, nice and pretty. Works well with green eyes. Just to let you know, this highlight, I know it looks awesome, doesn't it? So this highlight is actually from Primark. It's the Lunar Glow palette. So if you want something like that, that is so cheap and so worth the money. So anyway, that's it guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want me to do an easy beginner tutorial for any other kind of makeup style, like a spotlight eye or a floating cut crease, or how I do my foundation base, just let me know because I'm totally up for it. Please, 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 if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe down below, or even if you're feeling wild, turn on my post notifications. That would be good. I would appreciate that. Thank you very much. Love you all. Have a lovely day and see you very soon. Bye.